Hello everyone, welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm with my co-broker, Melanie. So she wants to tell her story.
Thank you so much for having me here today to share my story. What is it that you'd like to know?
Well, let's see. Mel, how did you end up here in the DR?
So I came for the first time when I was 17 years old, long time ago. And it was through my high school where a group of students and teachers were coming to the Dominican Republic, specifically to un campo called San Jose de Ocoa. And we were coming here to do development work. So my very first trip here, we participated in building a school in the community.
Amazing. First, tell us, where are you from?
So I'm born and raised from Canada, specifically Hamilton, Ontario. Both my parents are Chilean, so this is why I'm bilingual, because I grew up with both languages at home. And yeah, all my life pretty much, sorry, not all my life, most of my life I spent in Canada.
And you kept coming back?
I did. So after the very first trip, I became passionate about that program. I became passionate about the country too. And every year I would sign up to come as a volunteer, and then they would ask me also to come down as a translator or as a guide. So it was every year since I was 17, I've been visiting the country. And when I started university, I started bringing my own groups down. So I would coordinate all the logistics to bring groups down, and we would focus primarily on building homes for people in the campus of San Jose de Ocoa.
If you're saying that Melanie is not looking at the cameras, it's because she is nervous. So she doesn't like the cameras, and I with my phone in my hands doing the questions because I don't speak very well the English or the language. She is helping me with that, and I will try to do this video to practice my English. So keep going. Why do you love to live in the DR?
There's lots of things that I love about living in the DR. I think a lot of it has to do with the weather, because I do not like the cold. So the fact that I can live year round in flip-flops is, to me, something that I really love. The beauty of the country. I love the culture. I love the people. I love the pace, I would say. I feel that in, places like Canada and the US, everything is go, 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 right? I really love the island time, right?
Okay.
Like more.
And do you love to dance? I do love to dance.
Yes, you know me well.
Do you miss Canada?
I do miss Canada. I do sometimes. Obviously, I do have some family there, my friends. Things are more organized over there in terms of processes. So that sometimes is things that I do miss. But I do realize that anytime I do go to Canada after being there for 2 to 3 weeks, I definitely miss the DR.
How is the life here different from life back home?
There's a lot of things that are very different. For one, the obvious is the weather, right? So having the sun year round is something that gives me energy and is a huge difference. I find the winters in Canada are too long, and I find that can bring my energy down. I talk a little bit about the pace, right? Everything there is very fast, go, go, go. Here it can be too, but I think people make the time to just enjoy life. They do things, go to the beach, go to the rivers, right? So as much as, yes, work is important, I find that here there's a more work-life balance, which for me is very important.
Okay, great. So what's something small that brings you joy every day here?
Sunsets, yes. And with sangrias, it's even better. Sunsets and sangrias.
Okay.
Yeah, by the ocean.
So you started here with voluntary work. Now you live and work here. What changed?
So, correct. It was volunteer work. And then once I took the 1 year leave of absence from Scotiabank, That was the first time I was actually getting paid to do the development work when I came for the 1 year. And then I decided to not go back. And then I stayed in the country, still going back and forth a little bit. But then I worked for 3 other charities as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then when COVID hit, then things kind of changed. And then that's when I started teaching Spanish online. I also started property management through Airbnb, so Sosúa and Puerto Plata. And I was doing that for a while because I wasn't sure what was going to happen with my charity job.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually I got into real estate. And here I am with Remax.
Atlantis. The best team.
Yes.
So what's the most rewarding part of the journey so far?
Rewarding.
That word. Okay.
I think that me finding a job that I'm passionate about is great because it doesn't feel like work. So it was like that with the charity work that I was doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was something that I was passionate about, something I loved. And so it was easy for me to work at that. And then when I switched over to teaching Spanish, that's another one of my passions, teaching Spanish. And then I also really enjoy the property management. So then when the opportunity with real estate came, it was kind of a good fit because I was already in the world of, renting.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like it. I think that, especially when it's foreigners who are interested and wanting to know what life is like here, what investment opportunities are there.
Mm-hmm.
Dominican Republic is a really great country to do investment. And so being able to share my story too and my experiences and living here as a foreigner
Mm-hmm.
and how comfortable it is, I think I can add value to clients who are looking to invest and buy here. So, yeah.
So you hear that? If you want to invest here, this is the best country. And Melanie can help you with that. So my next question is, why should someone consider buying here? The same?
Yeah, basically a lot of it. I think that there's, if you look at properties back in Canada or US and how expensive everything is,
Mm-hmm.
here it's definitely more affordable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time right now too because there's a lot of development happening.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think there's a lot of potential for growth in terms of plusvalía. Now I'm forgetting my English. How do I say plusvalía in English? Equity. Growth and equity, yeah, over the long term. So,
Okay. So thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe and follow all my content. And Melanie, if you want to invite the public to follow you on Instagram,
yes,
what's them?
that would be great because as for those who know me well, know that social media is not my strength. It's something that I'm starting to do, and it would be great to get some people following and
Tell them that your user on Instagram.
I don't remember. That's how
Melanie Remax Atlantis.
yes. There you go.
So bye bye. Thank you for watching.
Audio